Let's talk about reverse dropshipping this year, okay? And everything you need to know about reverse dropshipping, I'll tell you into this conversation. So here are the generalities I want you to really first pay attention to. So reverse dropshipping actually flips the traditional dropshipping script, giving your e-commerce business access to niche markets and also lower competition, okay? So that's really important to pay attention to that aspect of things. So reverse dropshipping does something pretty good in the sense that it is a retail fulfillment method in which your business sources products from manufacturers in a country that is not well known for manufacturing and actually sells them to consumers in countries with large manufacturing industries. So reverse dropshipping flips the traditional dropshipping model, especially because when you think about sourcing low-cost goods from middle-income countries like China and then selling them to consumers in wealthier countries, okay, there is one key distinction between standard dropshipping and reverse dropshipping. I mean, reverse dropshipping goods are typically premium products that fetch premium prices, and wealthy overseas buyers sourced from the global market because they value pristine product quality, okay? By contrast, traditional dropshipping typically involves brands selling at affordable prices. Quality matters in a traditional dropshipping business, but unit price, shipping cost, and reliability may also be the priorities. So now, how reverse dropshipping works? Let's talk about that. So the first thing that happens here is that in many ways, reverse dropshipping involves the same logistical steps as traditional dropshipping. So first thing first, dropshipping sellers select their products. So the reverse dropshipper decides which goods it wishes to sell. In reverse dropshipping, as a seller, you want to focus on high quality products, often luxury items from reputable brands that may actually be hard to find in the larger market. This high value products often come from countries that produce premium goods, such as the United States, Japan, and Canada. So the idea here is to capitalize on the demand for high quality products, which the reverse dropshipper can often sell at high profit margins. Next, the dropshipper will find reliable suppliers. So a successful reverse dropshipping business requires highly dependable dropshipping suppliers. As with traditional dropshipping, these suppliers stock products and handle order fulfillment. Yet, unlike traditional dropshipping, the focus here is on sourcing premium goods. As such, supplier sourcing may involve establishing, for example, a relationship with reputable brands and or even small-scale artisans. Next, the customers will shop online. So once reverse dropshippers secure high quality goods to sell online and reputable suppliers to partner with, they can begin to sell items via a reverse dropshipping website. So a key to understand reverse dropshipping is that you have to remember that the target audience, right? People who may value brand recognition and consistent product quality. And the dropshipping partner sends orders. So customers purchase reverse dropshipping products as they would on any e-commerce website, right? But behind the scenes, what happens here is that the fulfillment process will be different. When a customer places an order, the seller forwards the details to the supplier, who then ships the product directly to the customer from the country of origin, right? Now, this direct shipping model eliminates the need for the seller to maintain an inventory, reducing upfront costs and risks. The products ship and go through customs. So, by nature, what happens here is that a reverse dropshipping supplier ships products across international borders. This often involves complex logistics, especially if you have products that are really a little unique, right? So you have a complex logistics, including international shipping and customs clearance. Now, as a seller, you must ensure that you comply with both the export regulations of the supplier's country and the import regulations of the target market. This may require, for instance, obtaining necessary permits, paying custom duties, and ensuring that products meet local standards. And international fulfillment is actually one of the trickiest elements of reverse dropshipping, and why these products command premium prices. So one thing for sure, you have to also make sure that you're in sync with what the market is actually asking for, especially when it comes to reliability, but also accessibility. So let me talk to you about drop shipping versus reverse drop shipping. What's really the difference here? Now, drop shipping and reverse drop shipping are both forms of e-commerce where the online seller is not only is not the entity that fulfills customer orders, right? Yet the two approaches have distinct differences. When it comes to drop shipping focuses on affordability and convenience. So drop shipping involves sourcing low-cost products typically from countries like China, and selling them to customers in high income markets. For reverse dropshipping, here you are basically flipping the model for, like you're flipping the model by sourcing high quality products, including luxury items from developed countries such as the US, Canada, and Japan. And then you want to sell those products to consumers in emerging markets where these premium items are not readily available. The key difference lies in the type of products and target markets. Dropshipping emphasizes cost effectiveness, while reverse dropshipping focuses on exclusivity and quality. However, both prioritize reliable shipping and customer satisfaction. Okay, so let me talk to you about the evaluation here. When you think about, I want to first talk to you about the benefits of reverse dropshipping. So you have access to a niche market, you have lower competition, perceived value, and customer loyalty. Let me break it down a little more. So, reverse dropshipping offers several benefits to e-commerce entrepreneurs who excel at finding reliable partners, reliable suppliers. So, when you have access to a niche market, reverse dropshippers can sell products that are not readily available in the target market, creating a market niche and potentially higher profit margins. You also have lower competition. So, since the reverse dropshipping model targets premium products, there is often less competition compared to traditional dropshipping. For instance, there are probably hundreds of dropshippers offering affordable smart home devices like Wi Fi plugs from China, but a smaller number of reverse dropshippers offering organic beauty products from France, for instance. You also have perceived value. When it comes to specific items, some countries carry a reputation for high quality. Think of French wine and perfume or Korean skincare products, right? So when you dropship such products, you can command a higher price due to the perceived value and exclusivity. And you also have customer loyalty. So what happens here is that you are really working in a very tight market. So given the exclusive nature of reverse dropshipping, there is greater potential for customer loyalty, provided that you offer excellent customer service and work to make sure your customers are happy. You are able to meet or exceed customer expectations. So that's really important. Let me talk to you about the drawbacks of reverse dropshipping. I mean, there is nothing perfect in this world. I mean, you have the goods, you also have the bad. Okay, let's talk about the pros and cons. Let's talk about the cons. I already explained to you the pros. So you have higher shipping costs, you have customs and regulations, supplier reliability, and you also have a learning curve to actually account for. And so let me talk about the high shipping costs. Like reverse dropshipping requires shipping products all over the globe, right? International shipping can be expensive, especially if you don't have the right partner, and especially for heavy or bulky items, impacting your profit margins. If the shipping cost is too high, this will impact your profit margins. You also have customs and regulations. So, navigating international customs and regulations can introduce challenges that can result in delays or additional cost. You also must learn local laws surrounding dropshipping. So, Googling is actually is reverse dropshipping legal in a name of country can help you understand what to really expect. You also got to think about supplier reliability. So, give yourself, this is one of those things where you have to be patient, you have to be methodical, you have to be strategic. And what I mean here is that you have to give yourself plenty of time to find reliable suppliers. Remember, when you think about reverse dropshipping, quality plays an important role, right? The quality of the supplier will actually impact the quality of the product itself. There is a strong correlation between supplier quality, supplier reliability, and product quality. So if your supplier skims on quality or ships products late, this can cause customer service issues for you as the seller. It may be wiser to build a strong relationship with one reliable supplier instead of volley between different overseas suppliers. And you got to also think about the learning curve. So, as a reverse dropshipper, you may find yourself selling to customers whose local languages you do not speak and whose culture you may not know. You must include cultural exploration in your market research and build an e-commerce store in a language your target customers can properly understand. Let me talk to you about the top products here. When you think about reverse dropshipping, I want to share with you a few products that really have proven in the last 10 years very popular when it comes to profitability, but also convenience. So to succeed in reverse dropshipping, the thing is that you want to tap into the unique market demand that this industry offers, right? You're not trying to sell generic items at the lowest possible price. In most cases, you are trying to sell premium products to customers who might otherwise lack access to them. So let me give you a few products that you can sell. You can sell, for instance, beauty and skincare products. That's really working big time. There is a huge market worldwide for high-end cosmetics, organic skincare, and luxury beauty products from countries like South Korea, France, and the US. While these are easy to source in developed countries, they are harder to come by in the developing world. So reverse dropshipping offers a way for global customers to access those products. You also have health supplements. So it can be hard to find nutritional supplements, vitamins, and wellness products that list the ingredients on their labels or are free from any questionable filters. So global customers may pay a premium for supplements made in countries with strict health regulations like the US and Canada. You also have high fashion. This is another wonderful opportunity. So there is actually a high demand for designer clothing, luxury brands, and unique fashion items, especially from Europe and the US. And these items appeal to global consumers looking for exclusivity and status symbols. You also have premium pet supplies. So many pet owners are willing to spend big to get the best food and supplies for their beloved companions. They may favor a premium pet food, organic grooming products, and innovative pet accessories from countries with high quality control and safety standards. Okay. You also have technology here, so not everyone can access cutting edge electronics, smart home devices, and unique tech accessories from countries like Japan or the US. Reverse dropshippers may attract tech. Sorry about that. May actually may attract tech savvy buyers in emerging markets. And finally, you have home decor items. So there is a robust global market for high quality artisanal home furnishing. You have luxury bedding and designer furniture from countries with a reputation for craftsmanship. So reverse dropshipping can transport these items to any region where there is actually demand. Let me give you a few hacks here. Okay, how do you start reverse dropshipping this year? How do you start everything? How do you make sure that you are following the right method? Let's talk about that. So first thing first, you want to know your target market. So you want to conduct market research to learn where there is high demand, and especially demand for high-end or unique products from high-income countries, right? It's one of those things where you are always going back to the geography that's important, the target audience. So in a business-to-business model, B2B model, This may involve selling premium goods to retailers or distributors in emerging markets. A DTC, direct to consumer model, focuses on reaching individual consumers directly through online platforms, offering luxury items they can't easily access locally. So you got to really know your target market in and out. And then you want to build relationships with suppliers because those suppliers are going to create the foundation of your business in terms of quality, in terms of reliability, in terms of scalability. So if you are going the B2B route, you want to establish long-term contracts with manufacturers or wholesalers to ensure consistent supply. For a DTC model, you want to look for suppliers offering direct fulfillment and maintain high quality standards. And consumer expectations are often higher for premium products, so your suppliers should really excel at quality control and inventory management. You also want to master international logistics. So basically, shipping premium products from developed to emerging markets involves navigating complex logistics, especially if you are talking about very bulky items. So for B2B, ensure your operation can handle bulk shipping while complying with import-export regulations. In a DTC model, you want to focus on smooth delivery experiences for individual customers by clearly communicating the anticipated shipping times along with custom fees if applicable. Next, you want to really optimize your marketing. So what happens here is that you have a lot of possibilities. So B2B reverse dropshippers can use trade shows, industry networks, and targeted advertising to connect with wholesalers or even retailers looking for stock premium products. Okay, in a DTC reverse dropshipping, you want to really invest in digital marketing strategies such as social media ads and influencer partnerships. I mean, those influencer partnerships do not really work well in the B2B model, okay? Or even social media. They don't really work that well. So a compelling brand story may draw high-end consumers. And you want to price your goods correctly. I mean, reverse dropshipping prices should reflect the exclusivity and quality of the products, right? In B2B, you want to offer wholesale discounts, but you want to maintain a margin that covers international shipping and logistics costs. In DTC, when setting prices, you want to account for shipping, customs duties, and the perceived luxury of the product. You also want to ensure local compliance. I mean, this is really important because you're talking about actually exporting to a country, and you want to make sure you are in compliance with the local laws. Okay, so whether you sell DTC or B2B, ensure your operation complies with local health, safety, and consumer protection laws. You may also need to produce import or export certifications at various stages in the fulfillment process. Make sure your team is compliant to actually minimize the delays. That's what I was just telling you a little earlier when I mentioned the fact that you have to think about a learning curve, okay? So bottom line is the target audience for reverse dropshipping actually is consumers in emerging markets seeking high quality, luxury, or exclusive products from high income countries. So the best platforms for reverse dropshipping really include BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Shopify, BigCartel, because those platforms give you robust functionalities for international commerce, payment processing, and supplier relations. In conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about reverse dropshipping. I give you the generalities, the evaluation, the top products, the hacks, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.